the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Jed Castles.
All right, Jed, 640. How are we looking this morning? I hate to say it, but it seems like it's kind of a boring forecast is what I'm hearing.
You know what? It's boring for us, but I know folks at home are going, we love this pattern because mornings are cool. They can not turn the air conditioning on. Highs maybe need a little AC, but you don't have to really use your weather app too much in this kind of a pattern. It's really pretty quiet. We're watching a little action going on out in the Panhandle. Here's the Oklahoma-Texas Panhandle border. There's Woodward, and you can see out in the Panhandle, got a few thunderstorms that have popped up there. Those are kind of rolling south and east. I think those will stay out in the Panhandle. If you look close there, just west of Woodward, a little pop-up right there, a little shower. Did have a little lightning with it briefly. That has since dissipated. That's about it. That's all we got here this morning. It's quiet out there this morning. Great shot from our Lucky Star Casino Skycam network, and that's our Lucky Star Casino Skycam, Concho Cam, waking up this morning to 62, southeast winds at 6. It is dry, it's quiet, a few fair weather clouds, and that sun is coming up. It'll get over the horizon here in about 30 minutes at 7:22. Morning temps around the metro. We've got Next Gen on. Around the metro, we're dry, we're quiet, we're mild this morning. 57 in Minco, 63 in Mustang, currently 64 in Edmond, 69 in Midwest City, and 66 in Moore, waking up this morning. Temps will top out in the 60s here by 9 o'clock, getting close to 70 in the 9 o'clock hour. 82 by 11, up to 88 by 1, and we'll close in on 90 by the time the kids are heading home from school. 93 o'clock today and 91 by 5 o'clock. Bright sun and some south winds, south to southwest winds will continue. Allergy count, keep going with that ragweed. It's still up there in the high category along with mold spores. Now there is some improvement here. It was very high or extreme allergy alert status yesterday, so it's come down a little bit, but our ragweed sufferers, whether it's high or very high, you're more than likely feeling it in both those categories. It's still something we've got to watch, and it could peak back up again today. We'll watch that. 50s and 60s for morning temperatures right now. Got 58 Ponca, 58 in Lawton, a couple of cooler spots there. You know, the moisture kind of scoured out some from what we had over the weekend, where dew points were up in the 70s across East Oklahoma. Just thick, ripe air that allowed those storms to develop. But since that point, the moisture's kind of been coming down. Some 50s, some low 60s on the dew points. That makes it feel a little humid. You go to the areas where it's more brown, down under 55. It does feel very pleasant across west and northwest parts of Oklahoma waking up this morning. Got southerly winds here in Oklahoma as we watch the futurecast. Cold front just toward north. That'll start lagging northward as we go into today, so we'll keep the warmth going. Southerly winds are on the way. Jet stream right up in here. You see those lines right there? All those lines kind of look like guitar strings. That's your jet stream. It remains up toward north and off toward west. We'll be watching a low develop toward west. That'll gradually drape down into the west and start producing some rain chances. Maybe a little snow in the mountains as we go toward this weekend. For the weekend, maybe a stray shower or two going on in the Panhandle. And as we look at our forecast going into next week, we'll start to introduce a few more chances of rain as that system comes out into the plains and starts to kick up some showers and storms by about Wednesday or Thursday of next week. So rain is in the forecast, but it's way down the road. The pattern we have right now will stay consistent and take you into the weekend. 80s and 90s on the way coming up for today. Look at our lows tonight, dropping off into the 60s. And look at our forecast tomorrow, back up in the 80s, low 90s on the way. And if there is a rain chance over the weekend, it'll come in on Saturday. Far, far northwest Oklahoma. That's where rain chance will be for Oklahoma City area. Central Oklahoma. We'll keep it hot by day, mild at night. Our rain chances hold off till later next week, where chances go up Wednesday into Thursday.